Hi everyone! How are you? Brian?
Okej, en gång till bara. Är det bra?
Du pallar inte den.
Nej, jag pallar inte den. Okej. Okej, med då. Hi everyone!
Hi everyone!
This is Julius.
And this is Brian. And welcome to the engine room.
The engine room. Did you see that intro? It's a new intro.
Yeah, and a new year. And like a new season of the engine room.
Yeah, and a new game.
And a new game. Let's talk more about that a bit later.
Okay. What's first?
It's been a while.
It's really been a while.
It's really been a while. What, last summer?
Last summer, yeah. So in the meantime, Julius didn't get a haircut, like, until this morning.
Yeah.
You should have seen him. It looked totally like a serial killer.
Like I had a helmet. So almost.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Listen, nobody wanted to say anything, but now that we're pretty, we actually decided it's time to...
It's time to bring it back. And brief update, what happened in the meantime? We moved.
Yep.
We made a game.
Yep.
We helped Thunderful Publishing with a ton of stuff.
Yes.
They were short on staff.
Yep.
But now we're back with Quest.
Yeah, exactly. SteamWorld Quest. So the cat's out of the box, right? Or the cat's out of the bag?
It's the secret's out, something.
Yes.
You know what we've been working on for so long.
Yeah.
And if you haven't seen the announcement trailer, it's going to be here somewhere. Brian, in short, what is SteamWorld Quest?
Okay, SteamWorld Quest is an RPG that centers around card battle. It's a card battle system that is sort of the core of the game.
Is it kind of like a tabletop RPG or like a JRPG? What kind of RPG are we talking about?
I would say it's a JRPG.
Yeah.
Without most of the Japanese elements, let's put it that way. Not very.
So it's an SRPG, like a Swedish RPG.
It's a Swedish RPG. It's an SCRPG. It's a Swedish card RPG.
Ah, okay. There you have it, a new genre.
Yeah, I wouldn't say like it's an RPG, but the focus is not on exploration. It's on sort of the interaction between the characters.
Yeah, it's a really, really nice story, and we haven't even shown that much yet.
No, exactly. Did you play through the game?
Oh yeah, last week I played through the game twice.
You did?
I spent almost 40 hours.
Right.
That's.
Oh, okay.
But I'm slow and quick at the same time. Oh. I don't really know how that works.
But it's the same for me. I spent. It says 22 hours on my save file. That I played this weekend.
Yeah.
And I'm not fast.
Yeah. But the thing is, you don't want to be fast with an RPG. I think it's the kind of game that should be played like at a leisurely pace.
Yeah.
I think because then you really get to know the characters, and in this game particularly, you get to like explore different sets of cards you can use.
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
There's so much to this game that, before we've been it's like, what is SteamWorld Dig 2? Well, SteamWorld Dig 2, and SteamWorld Dig as well. It's a mining platform adventure or platform mining adventure.
Yeah, that's the one.
Platform mining adventure.
What was it? SteamWorld Dig is like. What did we say? SteamWorld Dig 2 is a platform mining adventure forged in Metroidvania flames or something.
Yeah, that's right.
Really
that was
yeah,
super highbrow. Yeah. But that was what we would say about that game. This game, there's just so much to talk about, and I mean, we're going to spread it out over multiple engine rooms, right?
Yes,
so we're not going to go into detail today, right?
Not really, because I don't really think we would do it justice without really like. Oh, well, we would.
Yes. Well, you would. I mean, you know your stuff.
But it's your game.
Yeah, I'd just be talking about it. But
yeah, but this time.
No, I'm really happy. I'm really excited about this game because, I'm always excited about our games, but this game is, all the aspects of it are so cool. Like the game mechanism is so cool. The music is so good.
It's really good.
The writing, the dialogue is so awesome. I think it's a great
it
game.
really scratches that itch because I know some people talked online about like it being like how much of a card game versus an RPG is it?
Yeah.
And to those people, I would generally say that it's more of an RPG with card mechanics than a card game with an RPG aspect to it.
Yeah, I think that's very good.
And we took some liberty and kind of like compared it to games like say Mega Man Battle Network or Button Kaitos.
Yes.
But I don't want, like, they aren't carbon copies, of course.
No, but definitely not, right?
More along those lines of our RPG card game kind of hybrid, with our own twist to it, of course.
Right.
And then the setting. You know, steampunk robots in a fantasy world with like dragons and stuff.
Where it all makes sense.
Yeah.
Right?
How does it make sense?
Well, it does. It's like I don't know how that happens, but it actually makes sense.
Yeah.
In its own way, right?
Yeah, we know how it makes sense.
Yes,
right?
we do. But even that is so cool. Yeah. And we shouldn't be talking about that today either. I think we should just sort of like.
But the team has an explanation for it all, so I wouldn't worry too much about it.
No, it's really
fun because in the beginning of the game they're talking about brushing their teeth, and people were just going crazy over the fact that they were brushing their teeth. Like, why? And does that mean they eat? And do they have toothbrushes with like regular toothpaste? And there was also a chef in the promotional artwork that sort of flips pancakes. And there was this whole discussion about food and the Steam bots, and kind of like someone said something really clever. Is it along the lines of maybe they're doing food as art or something, like an art form. They don't eat it, but they just do it, and it looks pretty.
You know, that's really interesting because this. Yeah, so SteamWorld Quest has a few things that you definitely haven't seen before. Yeah. And also the robots are in a way that you haven't seen before. Like earlier, we've always talked about the robots in SteamWorld as fairly simple-minded anyway, right?
Yeah. These are, in comparison, very complicated beings.
Complex beings. So exactly with... I just want to talk about the entire game. Yeah, it's like
we should wait.
Yeah, but it's so cool.
Even though it looks and feels different, it at its core, it's really a SteamWorld game.
And it's exactly, I would say that it's really good that we have sort of over the years we've been able to sort of set the tone or like the bar for the games.
Yeah,
like it has to be this good. Like otherwise, we're not going to let it through, and that feels good.
Like SteamWorld Quest has quite a history.
Yeah.
Like public history at this point.
Oh, like, yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, like how, because a few years ago when we announced Dig 2, we made this video called The Truth About SteamWorld Quest.
That's right, yeah.
Can you just summarize that in
very
sentences?
Yeah, very, very, very short, yeah. So the thing was that we applied for a grant from the European Union for SteamWorld Dig 2. But when I was writing the grant, it felt like this is going to be a good application. And so I thought, okay, we're going to get the grant. And then if we get the grant, the EU, they're going to have to publicize the fact that we got money. Yeah. And then we would sort of spoil to the public that we were working on.
Spoil the surprise.
Yes, we would spoil the surprise of SteamWorld Dig 2, that we were working on the sequel. So in the application, I just called the game SteamWorld Quest.
Yeah, and that was just from nowhere.
Yeah, right? Just pick a name, right?
Yeah, but it was a good name though.
Yeah, it was a good name. And so and
in the video you said it was just a total red herring.
Yes, yeah.
Because like Dorothy was on a quest or something.
That's right.
Isn't any protagonist in a game on some kind of quest?
Yes.
Right.
But the cool thing was that while we made that video, I think we had already started working on Quest in some capacity at least.
At least thinking about it. Yeah. I think.
So I thought it was really cool. It was like a double dare, if you
like. I know that we played around with the idea, like at the time at least, discussing. Like the combination of traditional fantasy and SteamWorld, and like just to see how that would work and playing with it. But you also said in the video that that it was just a total red herring.
Yeah.
And that we wouldn't make the game.
Yep.
But now we are here with a game called Quest.
Yeah,
why?
Oh, why? Because
the poll.
What?
The poll.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. You made a poll, right, on Twitter?
Yeah. Like almost, when was it? End of 2017 or something.
Yeah, I thought that was so much fun because then we were we were like totally way into development of SteamWorld Quest, and then you said maybe we should check with the public if this is what they want.
Yeah.
And so, what kind of game? Well, you can. Here's the poll, right?
Yeah.
There.
Here it is.
Okay.
And as you see, RPG won many times over.
Yeah, totally hands down. We were very relieved.
Yeah. And then we made a follow-up video to that poll discussing, like, I think it was called The Next SteamWorld Game According to You. And again, people were just saying, make an RPG. And then I think we knew we had, like, something good to go on.
Yeah.
This is the first time, like, Image Form has ever made, like, fan-requested game, or how you should put it.
Yeah, that's really an interesting thing, though.
Because it wasn't as much as like that the fans asked for it and therefore we made it.
Right.
We had this idea in early production.
Yeah.
And then like the fan requests and what Image Form made just sort of aligned magically.
Yeah, totally converged.
And that made us, like, because the game was going to be fairly small at the beginning, right?
Yeah.
But do you think, like, the fan requests, like, helped it make it into a bigger game?
That's really interesting. I mean, also, in another video at some point we can maybe talk about what we had envisioned from the beginning for SteamWorld Quest.
Yeah, I think that's
because it's slightly different. Yeah,
exciting. Yeah.
So let's not go into that today, but it was a smallish game.
Yeah,
sort of. It felt like that.
But now it's a very big-ish game.
Yeah, I would say it's a very big-ish game.
Yeah.
And it wasn't meant to be. It was meant to be this sort of, a smallish game.
Yeah.
No better way of putting it. It was that's how we had seen it from the beginning. But then it sort of just grew on it. At one point, we also added more development time. Right?
Yeah, we did.
Quite a bit of development time.
Yeah.
Like, because because of a lot of reasons, we had decided that let's make a small SteamWorld game and see how the fans react to that. Sort of a game.
I think that's what we said. Like, we've been talking about that many times, right? We shouldn't making big projects. They're risky. We shouldn't do it. And then
every project, every game is bigger than the last one. Yeah,
at least in some way.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
But so that's really good. I should also say that we just to sort of wrap that one up, that this isn't the first time that we actually listen to what fans say.
No, not at all. Big 2 was.
Yeah, it was one of the things. I mean, we don't let the fans dictate what we do. That would be sort of without self-confidence, right?
Yeah, I think so.
But we certainly read reviews very thoroughly.
Yeah, and every tweet, even though we can't reply to every single comment on every site.
Yeah.
Or even on our own Twitter, for that matter. Like, we listen and we see as much as possible. And the fan art, by the way, has been amazing.
Amazing
for Quest. We can show some here.
Yeah.
And Tumblr has been really nice. I think there's even like a SteamWorld art group on DeviantArt.
Here we go. Yeah.
Yeah, which is super nice.
That's cool. That's really cool. And one thing.
Oh yeah, you were talking about something.
Yeah, I was talking about something when you totally interrupted me. No, I have a hard time. No, I remember.
Dig 2.
No, it was actually about like just response from fans and reviews and stuff. I mean, it's not an exaggeration to say that 99 out of 100 things, or 999 out of 1,000 things, are positive. Image and Form is really, really fortunate that way.
Yeah,
people are so kind to us all the time.
Yeah, and I think that's also because like the development team is so good.
Yeah, they're so dedicated.
Yeah,
such good people, right?
And they pay so close attention to detail.
Yeah.
It's almost scary at times, and really care about the project.
Yeah. So I kind of wish, that you would treat a positive comment with as much sort of emotion that you would like a negative one.
Yeah.
Like that 1 out of 100 or 1 out of 1,000, it hits you so hard, right? You read it and it's like, oh man, we should have thought about that.
But I think that's good as well, because I've never seen anyone at Image and Form being full of themselves.
No.
No,
Right.
like everyone's really humble.
Yeah.
And know that like they're doing the best with the time they
Yeah,
have.
exactly. So again, that about like listening to the fans and so on. We listen to everything, and we are thrilled.
Yeah.
Like 99% of the time, we're just so happy, right?
Yeah, it's amazing, and being on the receiving end of that.
Yeah.
You know, like
Someone who's just always sort of patting you on the back, right?
yeah, even though I haven't done anything, people are just thanking me, and
Well, you have the best job, right?
yeah,
It's like-
it's great. But enough about that. We made SteamWorld Quest kind of because you asked for it.
yes.
Yeah.
That's right.
And I think it became a better game because.
Because you asked for it.
Yeah, exactly.
So thank you for asking for it.
Yeah, because I know that people have a lot of questions about the game. Like, do you think we could do some sort of rapid fire back and forth thing here? Like, I can start now. When's the game coming out? And for which platform?
Okay, for which platform?
Yeah.
It's coming to, I think that Nintendo has already said that it's coming to Nintendo Switch first.
Yep.
So it's
That
coming to
is
Nintendo
true.
Switch first.
As,
You asked me when is it coming?
Yeah.
We'll reveal that at a later date.
Yeah, but as soon as possible, right?
As soon as possible.
Yeah. And
Means nothing.
what about like other platforms? Are there other platforms?
Other platforms will come as well.
Yeah.
Rest assured.
And we'll talk more about that in the future as well.
That's right. So SteamWorld Quest is an RPG.
Mm.
Is, like, just to refocus that question, is it not a JRPG, you would say?
Wow, that's hard to say. Like well, it's definitely more of a JRPG than like a Western RPG.
Okay, cool.
Like I would compare it to like if you enjoy games like old school Final Fantasies, or maybe even Dragon Quest, and of course the games we already mentioned like Mega Man Battle Network, Button Kaitos. Games like that, yeah, and those are all JRPGs.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's definitely more of a JRPG.
Right, and
But,
so because like you said something that was really good just before that you said it's an RPG that has like card battle mechanics. It's
Yeah.
not like a card game that has RPG.
Yeah, but
elements.
that is also like an understatement because the card game is really good.
Yeah.
Like I think it would like because I know when the designers were playtesting it and coming up with the concept for the general rules, they actually made physical cards and played against each other. So or against one another, and it really works just as a card game as well.
So okay, so are you done?
Yeah.
Okay, so is this going to be a physical card game as well?
I don't see why it couldn't be. Like I think I would have to ask the designers first before saying that it definitely could be. Like because
Squirming in your seat here now.
yeah,
James.
because I don't know everything. Like that's the best thing because as soon like when I realized that I could just answer any question I don't know the answer to with I don't know, everything became so much easier.
Yeah, it's the easiest job in the world, right? You just sit and say I don't know all day long, or like thank you, brother.
Yeah, you rock. Thank you. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe.
Could we turn this into like what do you call it? Like a Dragons and Dungeons, Dungeons and Dragons RPG.
Wow, you know a lot about tabletop RPGs, right?
Shut up! I've played it. Okay.
Yeah, you've played lots of Dragons and Dungeons. Yeah.
Cut.
Yeah, but now you've been asking all the questions.
Okay.
Will it have multiplayer?
No. From the beginning, it won't be a multiplayer game. It will totally focus on a single player campaign.
Yeah, so it's old school RPG style.
Old school RPG, single player, and totally awesome at that. Yeah.
Yeah, people have been asking this as well. Like, will it have DLC day one?
No, it won't have day one DLC.
Microtransactions? Can you like purchase booster packs?
No, there's not going to be any no loot boxes, no nothing. Yeah. It's like you buy the game and you play it. That's the way we like it.
Yeah,
actually.
Old school.
Yeah. And again, I mean, like if people like the game, then we're gonna hurry as hell to make DLC for it.
It's a pay once play forever kind of deal, right?
Yeah, that's it. That's the way we like it, right?
Yeah, it's nice, old school, comforting,
Comforting.
playing it safe.
Yeah, well,
We won't have like any parents calling us with maxed out credit cards or anything.
no, but it's so cool. I mean, it even turned into a news item on gaming sites.
Oh yeah,
But
we
with-
tweeted about it.
Yeah, we tweeted. We said it's like it's not going to have microtransactions or loot boxes, right?
Yeah.
And it becomes one of those like, hell yeah!
It's like, what did we like by doing nothing? We did something.
Yeah, that was like really low hanging fruit there.
Yeah,
Julius.
it really was, but we just got like I think we got like 5 questions in a row or something, and I was like, let's just get it over with.
Okay, people were asking about
People
that?
were asking about
Okay.
it, not many, but since some people were asking, I was just let's be real.
Yeah, let's kill it. Yeah.
Clear on that. How many characters are there?
You mean not in total, right? But how many playable characters?
Yeah,
Do you want me to answer that? Okay.
No.
No. Okay. Very good.
but we've shown 3 so far.
We've shown 3 of them, right?
Yeah, and there might be more.
There might be more.
There might be
3.
There might be 3. Like and they're called Armilly
Armilly, Copernica,
and
Galileo. Or
Yeah.
Galileo. I'm not sure, right? Like
No,
with the
no,
double
it's
L.
Galileo.
Galileo. All
Galileo.
right. Galileo.
Or Galileo.
Or Galileo.
That's one cool thing we haven't talked about. Like
What is
each of the characters, they have their own set of cards, right?
Yes.
And you pick
Their
and
own decks. Yeah.
Yeah, and you pick and choose freely up to a certain number of cards from everyone, and they're shuffled together into one deck.
Yes.
So they're basically like, if you compare it to Magic, for instance, where you have different colors, it's kind of like that.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah. At
So
the
green,
moment.
red,
right?
blue. Yeah. There might be more.
God, we're so bad at this. Right?
Yeah, we are. But
Okay. but it's a cool sort of restriction on the game.
it really is.
Yeah.
And it's so satisfying to like
Make your strategies work.
Yeah, I feel so smart
Yeah.
every time I like beat a monster.
That's the thing, and that's actually that's a common thing with earlier SteamWorld games. And
Yeah.
Again, we're patting ourselves on the back, right? Or patting the the developer,
Yeah.
the dev team.
Yeah.
The game is so simple to play,
Yeah,
but it has so much depth. Right?
it does. You can have like a basic strategy and enjoy the game, and there's also like different difficulty settings. as well.
Yes, that's it. That's
So-
really important.
So
It's-
if you just want to play this as a lighthearted experience, like for the story and the characters, the narrative and stuff like that, that's totally possible. I think it makes card games accessible to more people.
Yes,
I think.
that's the word there. Accessible is really key, right?
Yeah.
We've heard it before. It's like, yeah, that's not my type of game. People have been saying about our games, but then I played this, and now
Yeah.
I really like to play these games.
Because I remember when we announced Heist, that
Yeah.
some people were very disappointed that it wasn't Dig 2.
Yeah,
And then
exactly.
those very same people played Heist and said that, wow, you introduced me to a new genre.
Yeah.
In the near future, we have like a dedicated Q&A episode planned, and I'll try to like get some key development members to the video, like the game director, art director, maybe a writer or 2 or something like that. And they can reply to your questions directly. And what we discussed earlier was, so it basically just write whatever question you might have about SteamWorld Quest or Image Inform or anything in the comments below to this very video, like on YouTube.
All right. Okay. So in the YouTube comments, people should write questions. Okay.
And then we will choose as many as possible from that, and we'll just give like a sort of rapid fire thing again, I think.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
And should we turn that into a raffle or something like that then?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Maybe like the number 1 question is chosen by the team wins
A couple of codes to an existing SteamWorld game?
Yeah, SteamWorld Tower Defense. No,
We don't have any codes for that.
why not a copy, like a day 1 copy of Quest for Switch?
SteamWorld Quest sounds good.
Yeah.
Wow, that's an amazing.
So now you
prize.
have to ask questions,
Right.
right? And ask really good questions.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Like what would you ask?
I would ask, what does Julius do on the team? No, I wouldn't ask that. I would have.
You should know what I do.
Yeah, well, then
You should be like the
oh,
only
you see,
one
oh,
that
I
actually
see.
knows.
Okay, no, I wouldn't. Okay, I'm just trying to think of a question that I would ask. Hey, give me a second. So what I would ask, it's like, okay, what was the game before it became like a card battle game?
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a really good one. It's kind of a long answer, but I would ask that because that is really...
It's really interesting.
yeah, and if you ask that question, you're going to win the rap. No, it doesn't work like that. All right, so should we wrap it up then?
Yeah, I think that's more than enough.
Totally more than enough.
But I think this is probably going to be a very long episode because I think there will be few cuts.
Yeah, we've
like
just been
people
rambling the entire time.
Yeah, but people have been waiting for like 6 months.
Yeah,
or
and we've been waiting to talk to you for so long. I mean, we're just
Yeah.
bubbling with. Can you imagine
Yeah.
sitting silent like since the summer?
Not being like
Not talking at all?
Talking to the public, being shown to people.
Right? No, it's bad. This is much better. So it's been Julius.
And it's been Brian. So thanks so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy this episode.
Yeah.
And we'll try to do as many as we can. From
Yes,
now on.
and so don't forget, ask your questions in the comments, but to this YouTube video, and and have the chance to win a day one copy of SteamWorld Quest.
Yep. Exactly.
Cheerio.
Bye bye.